What a piece of Ted. See, that's what I'm talking about. And that's who's, and he's a cop of Sherwood. That guy.
Watching corrupt cops get humiliated is one of the best feelings in the world. In this video, we will examine 3 cases where cops regretted messing with the wrong people. On May 11th, 2024, a famous auditor named Justin, who has a YouTube channel called The Random Patriot, posted a video in which he visited the City Hall in Sherwood. Justin had already visited the place before and was terribly harassed. This time, they were prepared.
They have a sign up now that says authorized personnel only.
How are you?
What's up, brother?
Nothing much, you?
Oh, not too much. You come and talk to me?
No, I am wondering what you're doing, but I don't really need to talk to you.
Oh, okay. So you did, what'd you come in here for then?
I was actually coming to get some water.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, cool.
Whenever I was mowing over there, I noticed you.
Yeah. I'm working with the press, and I'm just here working on a story is what I'm doing.
All right.
Yeah. I wonder if they installed all this. This was unlocked last time. It's now locked, so that's new. She's shutting her blinds now.
After going through the city halls and realizing that he was completely shut off, Justin decided to visit the Sherwood Police Department, and there, Justin met an old friend, and the discussion they had will leave you in awe.
You guys have any dash cams at all? Is it all
No.
cruisers? It's just...
Yeah, it's like these older ones don't have it.
One of the things I'm picking up is I was trying to find, is there a policy on when you can pull someone over? Like if you have a camera, or if you don't have a camera, can you pull somebody over for a normal traffic stop?
Let me
Oh, sure.
I had to reload. So,
yeah.
So our policy is if, like for instance, if I'm going home, right? We don't have a camera going home.
Right. A kid that was pulled over last week or two for being in 2 lanes was the reason, but there's no dash cam to prove it. He says he wasn't. He thinks he was targeted because he's black. I'm not saying he was or wasn't, I'm just saying. And then, and I found out neither of the cops there had any dash cams. And I thought there was a policy that said you had to have a dash cam.
Yeah.
So that's what I was coming to pick up.
The new cars have it. Like,
Gotcha.
If you want to walk over here, I'll show you.
Yeah, sure. I was happy to see you again.
Man,
it's really just all it takes is a couple, and then it's the Sherwood PD. So I know, like Nance, nobody likes Nance.
Well,
like that's one. That's probably one of the most hated people out here.
Yeah, I saw one of your videos. I think it was that one.
The one where he was shooting at that car
after
it drove by.
And then, yeah, I didn't know who you were at first. You know what I'm saying?
They
told me, and I was like, okay. But you've honestly made some changes.
Cool.
Good changes.
Like what?
So, of course, no one knows about the first audit, right?
Yeah.
Audit.
Right.
So, other agencies started having trainings for those things, and then as soon as you started coming around, of course, we picked up trainings and started educating people who don't know. There's guidelines and there's stuff that you got to go with, and
I think it gets lost in the wind a lot of the time. Is it even talked about when you're in the academy? Are they talking about your constitutional rights and all that, or do they kind of skip past that in like a day? Like, usually, why does it seem like police don't always know those?
It's usually the first, fourth, and fifth are usually the main ones they hammer down on us in the academy.
Okay.
Normally.
Okay.
But you test on that, and you can't just get the information and be like, "Oh, okay, we're good."
Right.
You have to have a test for it, and if you don't pass the test, normally they give you one chance. You don't pass the second time, you get removed from the academy.
Oh, okay.
So it's pretty intense.
That's good to know. Yeah.
Just to give some context, Nance was a police officer who car as it drove by, claiming that he thought it was coming for him when it clearly wasn't. He didn't think about the consequences. What if there were kids in the back of the car? And the worst part? He was promoted to sergeant.
Are you the one who
He's in the air, but please do not. Get in the car.
Okay, where is he going?
Get in the car. I don't know.
Okay.
We just saw him pull over and put his hands up.
Is anyone hurt?
No, we are trying to make sure he's going.
No one is hurt.
No
right?
one's hurt.
Okay, where is he going?
I don't know. She was on the phone with him. We told him to pull over and put your hands up and cooperate.
Where does he live? He lives here?
Yes.
Okay. Stop the car! Stop the car! Stop the car! Off 58, he's fleeing in a red GMC SUV heading towards cutoff. Fired.
Let's hear what the officers at Sherwood had to say about this.
How's a dude like Nance getting promoted to sergeant, though? You got plenty of other good guys out here. And then right after someone at the rear of a vehicle that's clearly on its way by, you get promoted to sergeant? Doesn't make sense. I'm sure you can't really say too much about
Well, yeah. I don't,
everything, so I'm not trying to dig you, but
oh, yeah.
No matter how nice he is still part of the corrupt system, which Justin proved by asking him the question and making him speechless. This is the very nature of these cops. They are not brave enough to speak against injustice when their entire job depends on preventing it. All the other officers were in the same boat.
there's some good ones and bad ones, man. Sherwood has a really bad rap, but it's not because of everybody, obviously. It's just because of a few.
Do you work on the same? Oh no, you're day shift, aren't you? Night shift. Do you work on the same shift as that field training officer Clement and Nance? No different shift.
What about Danny? I forget.
Cellier
Or
He's
or
about
Kuehler?
Kuehler.
No.
But like at night shift, like tonight, how many vehicles are out about?
I can't tell you.
You don't know.
How many's on your shift?
It's supposed to be with the sergeant and everything.
Oh, with a sergeant? It's just one sergeant and 11 officers, or? Oh, that makes sense.
Is this your first?
Hey, actually, especially since you're a new officer, what does the blue line flag mean to you?
Give me about, because I'm not on duty just yet.
Just a quick. That's a quick answer.
Give me about 10 minutes now. About
I don't need you to think about it. I just want a quick answer. Like
I'm not thinking about it, but I'm.
top of your head, what's the blue line flag mean?
I was in the middle of doing something. Give me 10 minutes.
I mean, with all those words, you could have already answered it.
Can you respect that?
You could have already answered it, dude.
Have a good one.
All right, you too. There's Rodriguez. I was just talking good about Rodriguez.
He's put you on the spot.
Actually, well, he won't answer my questions, but pop quiz. Since you had First Amendment training, what is the 5 elements of the First Amendment? And I'll give you a clue. The acronym is RAPS. RAPPS.
Raps.
Like religion, assembly,
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom. What's the rest?
You put me on the spot, man.
If you can give me 1 or 2, it's more than anyone else can
Press.
give me.
Assembly. You got freedom of speech. Freedom of religion.
It's just one more. Wait. Religion, assembly. Oh, yeah.
Oh, and peacefully assemble.
Oh, that's assembly. But
Assembly.
petition. You have the right to petition.
Well, if
For-
I had the right.
You got it, dude. That was good.
These officers are good-hearted, but they desperately lack the proper training. Next, Justin puts one of the officers on the spot again, and this time, things get a little uncomfortable.
Can I ask you a question?
Just ride along with this.
What would you have done? Let's say you were an officer responding to where Nance car that had already driven by.
I've been here
Would you
8 years.
have spoken up and been like, "That's not right"?
I wasn't there.
Because, well, if you were, because that's the thing is, you're like, well, what you just said was, it happens more than we think.
That's why I can't get in a profession like you, because I don't mind. if someone-
Because you know-
I don't mind
Yeah, but-
ratting someone out. who's
Well, here's the
bad.
thing:
I wasn't there. I don't know what happened.
you won't cross that blue line. You won't
It's
cross
hard
it.
When the video shows it all. And that's
The
what
blue
I did.
line's more important than your own conscience, and that's
So
what's
a lot
sad.
A lot of those videos we don't even watch.
Well, you did watch the Nance one. You told me you
Yeah.
did. So if you were there, this dude shot at someone that drove
I
by.
know, but I'm not supervisor. I can't make a determination.
And that's why people don't like. And that's why people don't trust police, is because you're not willing to be a human being.
I tell you what, there's a good
And admit the
I don't know if
truth.
You've seen it, Justin. There's a good
So what is the
thing
bl-
with the police department on YouTube? It's about a man.
Oh, my bad.
Her sergeant was beating this guy. And,
Well, yeah.
And
Oh, it's what, the one who grabbed him by the neck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That was
he
it.
don't have no business being a cop. And I bet, no offense, Rodriguez, but I
See,
bet
what
you
we-
would've done what that woman did.
Oh,
Well,
I'm not
when
putting
I
my job in
say
jeopardy.
There's
Well,
plenty of jobs out there.
So that's my whole point is
My job and my career
is more
my
important
name-
is more important than
for
you.
him to harm
No.
somebody?
I'm
What do
just.
you mean?
I'm talking about the incident where that girl got choked by the neck.
Yeah, by that cop.
Yeah.
Nance,
See,
hold on
that
a
guy-
second.
that guy
So whenever
has-
Nance, he does something like that, every single cop up here in this entire department needs to stand up and say, no, we are not listening to a damn thing that someone like that is going to have to say to us. Everyone up here needs to stand up and cross that blue line and take it seriously.
Notice how the officers start weaseling out as soon as their jobs and careers are threatened? This is the thing. They don't care about the truth nearly as much as they need to.
Dude, he acted nice. Do not trust that dude. No, literally all I did, okay, everything I asked him, I'm learning he was just lying to me. And I literally asked, hey, do you know Rodriguez? And he's like, I don't think so. I might have heard of him. Dude, he's literally here to...
So
What a piece of crap, Ted. See, that's what I'm talking about. And that's who's... and he's a cop of Sherwood. Perfect answer. You couldn't answer that better. You couldn't answer that better. All right, thanks, dude. Hey.
I gotta put a face with the name.
All right, you ready to answer the question? Why are you being like that, Thompson? And why'd you act like you didn't know who Rodriguez was? You're a bad cop already. Thompson, bad cop already. You suck, Thompson.
I'm breaking the law. State law.
Yeah, well, what's funny is, like, honestly, he's got a license plate cover on his license plate. Yeah.
Oh,
You can't have a covering on your license plate in Arkansas.
well, that hinders the reflection of the plate.
And it is covering up the fact that it's public property. And then on top of it, and like, this is crap I don't give a shit about, but if you got a tint reader out here, not one of these cars would pass Arkansas law.
Justin exposes them again. These cops are so confident in their lies that it takes an expert to see through their facade.
Oh, they do. I tested mine.
What is it?
My percentage?
Yeah.
It's passing.
What's passing? Pop quiz.
25% driver window, passenger window, 10% rear window.
And your front's passing 25? That looks dark.
Because I tested it myself and I got it. Sure did.
Really? That's 25? That looks like 15 at best. You got a tester on you? I really do. Like, I'm not trying to get anyone. I don't give a crap. I'm just curious. Uh-oh, here it is. Oh,
13%. So
Yeah.
it is not passing.
not passing.
It is not passing.
It's all right. I'll give you a verbal warning today.
Right. Oh, they didn't pass?
Nope.
Oh, Rodriguez.
And yours aren't even the worst.
So
Yours aren't even the
deal
darkest.
is, no offense, the deal is, since they don't pass, you can't give no one else a ticket. Wouldn't that make you feel bad?
Have you ever even?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you have for tint?
Yeah, but you gotta realize when people are driving around here with 0 and 1%,
Yeah.
that's a huge difference.
This officer might not be fully corrupt as he seems like a reasonable guy, but you can see the effect of staying in a corrupt system through his behavior. Thanks to Justin for exposing these cops and letting them know some people can see right through their manipulative tactics. If you think these officers were manipulative, then wait until you see this next one, where the lieutenant got owned for messing with the wrong person.
You don't want to come for me.
I ain't coming for nobody. You're coming
Tell you right now.
On June 10th, 2024, Justin from the Random Patriot posted another video. This time, he was visiting Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Pine Bluff had been declared one of the fastest declining cities in the country, and when the YouTuber arrived there, it became obvious why.
No, thank you. I'm just here to document the building. I'm an independent journalist just working on a story. Solitaire, bro? You on the clock? What's your... No. What's your name, sir? You have to if you work here. If you're a public employee, you have to give your name. You don't get to be a secret public employee. If you... So, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but if you're going to work for the public, because you get paid by tax dollars, so you work for the public, so you have to... and you're in a public building, in a public position, so you have to give your name. I can FOIA request your name, how much you make, how long you've worked here, anytime you've gotten in trouble. I can find out everything about you since you've worked here. I'm a citizen who pays your taxes, who pays your paycheck, I mean. I live in the state of Arkansas, and you get state taxes.
You get state taxes and federal taxes. That is irrelevant. That's a moot point. Do you get state taxes? Do you get state taxes? I can play this game too. Yes, you do. You get state tax. No. This building and your paycheck gets state and federal taxes every year. Hey, let's not start yelling. Okay, it doesn't matter.
Do you live in the city of Pine Bluff?
Sir, I don't even have to live in Arkansas, but I do.
Do you live in the city of Pine
Yes.
Bluff?
How about that? Sure. Yes.
What's your name?
Does that help you? What's your name? You work for. I'm a private citizen. You're a public employee. What's your
If you're a
name?
private citizen of the city of Pine Bluff, I should be able to find your name on that.
Just look at the disastrous situation of that guy. He gets paid because of the taxpayer money, and this is how he treats a citizen? And Justin said nothing wrong here. He was just putting him on the spot for wasting his time playing games on the PC. But this is just the beginning.
The chief of staff want to know what is you doing this for?
I'm an independent journalist.
He's an independent journalist.
Just working on a story here in
Who's
Pine Bluff.
working on the story here in Pine Bluff. What's the story?
I can't disclose that right now.
He can't disclose that right now. Okay, she said you're gonna have to leave then.
I don't have to leave. If you want to call the police down here, that might
I'm sorry.
that might help us. Oh, so what's your name then? So you don't know the First Amendment? Wait, hold on. You're an officer?
You want him to leave?
They can't make me leave. What I'm doing is a constitutionally protected activity. You might want to tell them what I'm doing is constitutionally protected. And it's going to get everyone in a lot of trouble if you try to make me leave.
Right.
I'm just being polite.
Okay.
I'm just looking at what's for display.
Okay, no, I get it. Okay.
Hey, ma'am, I'm not trying to start a fight. Can you just tell me what her name is? And what your name is?
Oh yeah, they're bad. Oh, okay. That's what I was getting.
Hey, ma'am.
Okay. How
Can you tell me what her name is, please? Oh, okay. So what's your name? So this is Pine Bluff. Everyone get a good look. This is how Pine Bluff treats the public. I'm literally saying please and ma'am to you, and you got to do like that. Pine Bluff is trash. This is one of the worst towns I've been in so far. Everyone's really nice usually.
No skills, no manners, no morals, no education. Working for the government is their only option. These people are ridiculous.
Hi, I am an independent journalist.
You don't have permission to record me?
I don't need permission,
You do
ma'am.
not have permission to
Do you
record me.
do you get your paycheck from the state?
You do not have permission to
I don't need
record me.
permission.
Yes, you do.
I promise I don't.
You do not have permission to record
What's
me.
your name?
Call, please.
Okay, that'd be fine. I do have permission, I promise.
No, you don't.
Yes, ma'am, I do. Listen, I'm not trying to escalate things, but I promise you I do.
You do not turn the camera off.
It's called the.
I'm asking you to
Hold on.
turn the camera off of me.
Listen, if you come down here, I won't point it at you, but let's just have a conversation.
You're recording me. So
I won't. We will just have a conversation because I just want to explain to you what I'm doing. That way you aren't freaked out. Right now, I'm just documenting the City Hall of Pine Bluff.
get ready to-
How? Why? Why would you go there?
You are not.
It's a phone. You have the same thing I have. Why?
As you can see, it is crystal clear why the city is on the decline. The people here have no sense of humanity. They treat a civilian as if he is a and this is not even the worst part. Wait until the lieutenant comes in.
What'd they call y'all for? Nothing. You don't come down here for nothing, brother.
I go everywhere for nothing.
Do you? You seem cool. Well, I do need your name and badge numbers. I absolutely need your names and badge numbers. Hey, are they really not going to tell me their names and badge numbers? Well, what's their names, brother? I'm Justin. Why y'all being crazy?
Pine Bluff Police Department.
You know, so would you agree it's your policy to identify yourself? I've asked them like 6 times.
It is my policy to identify myself.
And so it is theirs. And so is theirs. So why won't they identify themselves?
Sir, please leave the premises.
I'm not leaving the premises. No one's at. No, I'm not. I haven't caused any disturbance, and no one's tried to trespass me. And y'all are doing the walk of shame now instead of just talking to me like a man. Walk of shame times 5. Have a good day. I'm positive if it's open to the public, I'm allowed up there. Your best bet is to let me take 2 minutes to do a loop around. I promise you. What's your name?
Lieutenant Thompson.
And who do you work for?
Pine Bluff Police Department.
Oh, okay. So, Lieutenant, you don't understand that I can film in a public
I
area?
understand.
So you're a lieutenant and you don't understand that I can film in a public space?
Go ahead and get you to leave.
I don't need to, sir. I promise you. You're going to want to look up my channel first.
Look, I'm gonna ask you I'm asking you nicely.
Listen, you're gonna want to let me finish doing what I'm doing, and then I'll leave on my
You're
own.
not gonna tell me what
You're not gonna
I'm
tell
doing.
me what I'm gonna do either.
This,
How about that?
This is a public place.
Listen.
But we can also
No,
ask you to
not
leave
unless I've committed
this
a crime.
building.
Not unless I've committed a crime, or I don't
You
have
don't
business
have to.
here.
If they
I
do
have
not want you
business,
in here-
that's not how it works. That's how
No,
it works
sir.
in a private business, not a
Sir.
public place. You're thinking of a private business.
One-on-one and stuff.
Oh, weird. Isn't that weird? I don't have to leave and you do? Another big walk of shame, Thompson. That's what you get for being like that to me.
I'll tell you, you don't want to come for me.
I ain't coming for nobody. You're coming for
tell you
me.
right now.
Just leave, Thompson. Just leave, Thompson. Walk of shame, Thompson. Walk of shame. You're gonna be all over the internet being a little tyrant. Get ready for your face to be viral.
After the lieutenant's huge blunder, Justin went to the finance department, and there he saw something that left him shocked.
Oh, she just locked the door. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. You're cool. Hey, for real, can I just come in and look around and leave? I'm being cool. Just be cool with me. So why are you being like that? So hey, listen, I'm not trying to be mean. I literally don't care to come in there or not. But just so you know, if you lock that on me and nobody else, that's a lawsuit. I'm just telling you. Like I don't care. I'm not gonna file a lawsuit. I don't. If you lock that for me, you have to lock it for everybody, or I can file a lawsuit.
The lack of knowledge and professionalism displayed by some public employees in the city is utterly appalling. It's astounding that in 2024, individuals who are paid and entrusted by us, the public, to do their jobs are still displaying such ignorance and disrespect towards law-abiding citizens. At least now they know that they can't mess with just anyone they like. What do you think needs to be done about this city and its declining status? Is it possible to save it? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like the video, subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one we have in store for you. Thanks for watching. This is Detective Mystery, signing off.